I had administrative hey! Somebody here's not controlling themselves. It's you.
Take a deep breath.
Don't be a hypocrite.
I've taken a deep breath. It's your turn.
Yeah, don't be a hypocrite.
Want to talk like adults?
Okay, turn around.
I don't want to talk to you.
Turn around right now.
No. Nope.
Turn around.
Videotape this, Sherry.
I'm already doing
No.
it.
Saving somebody's life is the most heroic thing you can do. Such acts of bravery and selflessness are celebrated in our society, often seen as the epitome of moral and ethical conduct. However, what happens when these heroes find themselves in handcuffs instead of receiving rewarded? Starting with a case of a retired firefighter who was arrested by cops when he attempted to save the life of a shooting victim. Joseph Garces, Santa Paula, California. October 9, 2020. A retired firefighter named Joseph Garces, driving his Jeep in Santa Paula, California, noticed a man named Samir Salgado lying in a parking lot, covered in blood. Salgado had been shot in the face and was armed with both a gun and a knife tucked into his waistband. Garces quickly seized the gun, unloaded it, and placed it on the floorboard of his Jeep. He then retrieved the knife and used it to cut open Salgado's shirt before starting CPR.
Don't go to the car. Don't go to that car. Stay over here. Stay over here. Stay over here. Come over here. That's your car?
That's my car. I was driving by. I saw it.
Soon after he began administering aid, police officers and paramedics from the Santa Paula Police Department arrived on the scene. Instead of appreciating Garces for his efforts to save a life, the situation quickly turned against him. The officers immediately began questioning Garces as if he were a suspect. Despite explaining that he was just passing by and stopped to help, the police were not convinced. Detective Chris Rivera, who arrived later, escalated the situation by rudely demanding that Garces leave the scene, despite his cooperation. Garces, frustrated by Rivera's attitude, reminded the officers that he had worked with the Santa Paula Police Department for 27 years as a firefighter.
Okay.
I'm not a part of this.
We don't know anything about that. We see a gun in the car. You're not going there. Do you have your ID?
It's in the car.
What's your name?
Joe Garces.
This guy out of here. Sir.
He's a witness.
What the?
Relax.
I appreciate it.
Huh?
Sir, I got a crime scene, sir. I'm a detective.
Yeah, and I'm here helping him, so step the off. Okay? If you're a good detective, you wouldn't be yelling at me right now. You'd be taking care of your job.
Over here.
This did not improve Rivera's demeanor. Instead, it seemed to provoke him further. Rivera physically grabbed Garces, forcibly pushing him against a tree without any warning or reasonable suspicion, violating Garces's Fourth Amendment rights. Garces was handcuffed and detained in the back of a police car for 15 minutes. Rivera eventually removed the handcuffs and told him he was free to go, but the damage had already been done. Garces needed medical attention for a dislocated shoulder and a torn labrum, injuries sustained during the arrest.
What are you going to do to me? Get out of my crime scene. I'm going to make you next time. Get out of my crime scene.
Come with me, Mr. Garces. Mr. Garces.
That's why I give you guys the benefit of the doubt. And I worked with you for 27 years. When do I get my car back then? Hey, tell them thank you for teaching me not to be helpful, you fat piece.
I need you back
You
up.
need to calm him. I need you to back up. No,
I got him. Come here.
No, you need to hands off. Really, the pain compliance, that's what we need to do. Because you don't like me to talk. Somebody here's not controlling themselves.
Down.
It's you.
Take a deep breath.
Don't be a hypocrite.
I've taken a deep breath. It's your turn.
Yeah, don't be a
You want
hypocrite.
to talk like adults? I'll let you go. You want to talk like
You
adults?
start talking to me like an adult.
Do you understand my
Do you see
job?
what you're doing wrong? Yes.
Do you want to go for 148 for being in a crime scene? Just because sergeants of patrol don't know how to do their job, when you were a
You're
cop
saying
at
your
one time-
sergeant doesn't know how to do his job?
Take him. Turn around.
Retired because of PTSD.
Got it.
Major anxiety problems.
Got it.
Being in handcuffs doesn't help me. I know you guys got to do it. Keep away from me.
Got it.
He is accelerating this way more than I
I
am.
won't let him talk to you anymore. You want the windows down or anything?
He was taken to Community Memorial Hospital, where he underwent surgery. Meanwhile, the shooting victim, Samir Salgado, also received medical treatment and survived. The suspect, 42-year-old Santa Paula resident Richard Valencia, was arrested and charged with attempted murder. After recovering from his injuries, Garces decided to seek justice for the violation of his rights. On August 19, 2021, he filed a federal lawsuit against Detective Rivera in the city of Santa Paula, claiming civil rights violations and excessive use of force. However, on March 24, 2023, U.S. District Judge Fernando L. Enle Rocha ruled that Rivera had qualified immunity, meaning he could not be held liable for the federal excessive force claim. Ultimately, while Garces received compensation through an out-of-court settlement, the ordeal left him wary of ever intervening in such a situation again. But hold on your seats, because this next case unfolds Chula Vista firefighter who was arrested by CHP officers. Jacob Gregoire, California. February 4th, 2014, a California Highway Patrol CHP officer arrested Chula Vista firefighter Jacob Gregoire. The Chula Vista firefighters were providing medical assistance to victims of a rollover motor accident on a busy freeway. To ensure safety, they used their fire trucks to block traffic. A CHP officer arrived on the scene and instructed the firefighters to move their trucks, warning that failure to comply would result in arrest. Gregoire, prioritizing the safety and care of the accident victims, refused to move the truck. He insisted that his primary duty was to the victims and that abandoning them was not an option.
It's unbelievable you have to do this. It's unbelievable you guys have to treat us like this. We're on the road trying to help you guys. We asked you to clear the road and you said no, and you'll get arrested for moving it.
Despite the firefighter's explanation, the officer proceeded to arrest Gregoire, causing a stir among the emergency responders and witnesses. Gregoire was placed in handcuffs and escorted away from the scene, a move that many found shocking and unnecessary, especially given the circumstances. The Chula Vista Fire Department's chief publicly supported Gregoire's decision, emphasizing that the priority should always be the victim's life and safety. The chief stated that Gregoire acted appropriately by ensuring the scene was secure before moving any vehicles. Gregoire was released from custody half an hour later, but the incident left a significant impact on the community and the relationship between emergency responders and law enforcement. But wait for this next case where a nurse was arrested for refusing cops' order to draw a blood sample. Alex Wubbles, Salt Lake City, July 26, 2017. This all began when officers from the Salt Lake City Police Department arrived at the University of Utah Hospital to obtain a blood sample from a patient involved in a car accident. The patient was a victim of a collision caused by a vehicle being pursued by the police during a high-speed chase. Upon arriving at the hospital, the officers were met by charge nurse Alex Wubbles. Wubbles intervened to prevent the officers from obtaining the blood sample, citing hospital policy and legal regulations.
I'm recording.
Hey, it's Brad.
So
I need your help.
Okay.
I am down in the emergency room. What was that? I think I need you to come in if you can. I have officers who are...
By the way, can I get a consent to release warrant or something? Yeah. Would I get your call? I can get your phone number. This can't be the first time.
So this, hold on, Brad. So I printed this off. This is what I was told to print off. Hold on. Brad, I'm just putting on speaker so you can. So I have this. It says obtaining blood samples for police enforcement from patients suspected to be under the influence. Okay, this was something that you guys agreed to with this hospital. The three things that allow us to do that are if you have an electronic warrant, patient consent, or patient under arrest, and neither of those things, the patient can't consent. He told me repeatedly that he doesn't have a warrant, and the patient is not under arrest. So I'm just trying to do what I'm supposed to do. That's all. So.
Okay, so I take it without those in place, I'm not going to get blood. Is that? Am I fair to surmise that?
Alex, you're not representing the person in the hospital. You're just...
Yeah. I don't know. I have no idea why he's blaming me. I'm just representing.
Why are you blaming the messenger?
She's the one that has told me no.
Yeah, but sir, you're making a huge mistake right now.
According to the policy, blood samples for law enforcement purposes could only be obtained if the patient was under arrest, if there was a warrant, or if the patient consented. None of these conditions were met. The patient was not under arrest, no warrant was presented, and the patient, being unconscious, could not give consent. She emphasized that she was simply following the rules to protect the patient's rights.
Hey.
We're done, sir. I had it.
Hey. Hey.
Hey! You're assaulting me! Stop! Stop! I've done nothing wrong! I've done nothing wrong! Take my phone! What is happening?
Hey.
This is crazy! This is crazy!
Hey.
Why is he so angry?
I'm leaving. With her.
Tell Brad what's happening.
Anybody
I'm leaving him in the room.
That's your option. He will be taken in. Okay? So, take your number, please. I have hospital administration coming. They can talk to you.
Just,
Sir.
You can talk to him. Let him take her to the car.
Let him walk.
what is happening? What is happening?
However, the officers, particularly Detective Jeff Payne, were not satisfied with her explanation. They were intent on obtaining the blood sample, possibly to determine if the victim had consumed drugs or alcohol, which might shift some blame for the crash away from the police's risky, high-speed chase. Detective Payne forcefully grabbed Nurse Wubbles, slammed her against the wall, and handcuffed her. Shortly after, Payne's supervisor, Lieutenant James Tracy, arrived on the scene. Instead of de-escalating the situation, Tracy attempted to manipulate and pressure Wubbles into allowing the blood draw.
Brad, what is going on?
Alex, calm down, okay? Calm down. So I'm trying to get administration in here right now. I've been trying to get a hold of the psychiatry officer as well. Perfect. So right now,
First of Utah, about ready to leave. Head of watch command.
I know, and I have our
You're out front of the hospital? Oh, good. Right here.
officer. Can I get your name? J. Payne. P-A-Y-N-E. J. Payne. P-A-Y-N-E.
We're at my phone. No.
I don't either.
What's your badge number, sir?
H63.
H63.
Okay.
I know, but you 100%. Hey, Brad, I got another. Awesome. Thank you.
Is that her phone?
Yes.
I'll give it to her.
Damaged by.
Please take my phone.
I'll take it.
You want them? You don't want it?
I don't know what I want it, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Well, I can put it on your lap, or you'll want it.
What's happening? I don't understand. I come to work.
Somebody wanted that. Hi, sir. Would you like to speak to this young lady?
Well, I need to talk to you first, and I'll talk to her.
Okay.
Hi, this is Brad,
just a
supervisor again. Hey, they have arrested the burn charge. I have the officer right here. Can I put you on speaker?
Wearing a dark blue shirt and light blue shorts. Does have a razor with him. Might have to locate and come down.
I don't know. I have the chief of police here.
That's the loot.
Thank you. I have our privacy officer.
Okay, they're busy. Give him a second.
Need just a second.
Is that in connection with the call you're on?
Hey, can you give him a second? He will talk to you. I can promise you that. Give him a second.
Alright, they're holding me outside. Chief information officer. They did officer. They put her in.
No. The problem is this, okay? You're telling me what your policy is.
there. And I appreciate that you have a policy.
It's not my policy.
No, I know.
Right.
I understand that. You're telling me what a policy is. It's a workplace policy. What lawyers and stuff put together to prevent liability from coming onto the hospital, and I appreciate that. What I was trying to tell you on the phone is the law, okay? And what I'm trying to say is, now, had you taken the officer up, you could have had a
It's not an issue of me taking it up. I'm also obligated to my patient and to protect them.
Okay, the person that you're trying to protect is the victim in a fatal act. Okay, we are trying to ask if he has anything in his system or anything, but
He's already, from Logan, he's already been given medication to keep him comfortable. So any of that information would be a
right,
moot
but
point.
no, because
That's not up to me.
the hospital records will clear that on the levels that are given. Okay, you're trying.
But that's not going to help me. I'm just being
legal defense.
Despite the traumatic experience, Nurse Woobles chose not to pursue charges against the officers or the police department.
And there's probably a much better solution that we could have come to, okay? But all we had to do is the blood, okay? And my point is, there are civil, if we're breaking the law, if we're doing wrong, okay?
Just listen to him.
Listen to me. If we're doing wrong, there are civil remedies, okay? It's called fruits of the poisonous tree. If we took this blood illegally, it all goes away, all right? So there's civil remedies if we make a mistake. What I'm telling you is, we are not making mistakes, okay? I've done this for 22 plus years. I know what the law is when it comes to search and seizure, all right? And what you have done, because your bosses are telling you to, has been to prevent this officer who was called out to do a job, to do his job. That's obstructing justice, okay? I understand you're not trying, but you're succeeding. That's the problem, okay? And so what we want to do is, tell me this. Is it practice for the hospital to draw, did he come in unconscious? Okay, so you can't even answer my question. I know, that's what I'm saying. Okay, but see, do you take blood from him? As soon as they come in, right? Okay. I understand that. Okay. If I knew that beforehand, I would have just told Logan to come and get a warrant and access that blood that you guys have already drawn. Okay? But this is stuff that we can discuss, not when you're telling me, no, I'm not going to do it. Well, you did. When I tried to explain my point, you said it doesn't matter what you say. I'm not letting you go up there.
Don't say that. I specifically said I've been told you have to have a warrant signed by a judge.
And I'm telling you, no.
And I just wanted to clarify it with both my house supervisors here and the people that were telling me that information.
Is this person, do you know, is this person a resident of Utah that we're trying to get blood from?
I have no idea.
That's another problem, okay? So why are you involved in this? You don't have anything to do with this.
Because I'm the charge of the unit that he was admitted.
Okay.
You want to hold this just in case she wants you to keep it? I can give it to her if she wants.
But you're not trying to understand. You're trying to sell us. That's all you're doing. Because I'm trying to explain stuff. And all I'm hearing is, well, I can't. No. And I'm trying to tell you, I understand that is the policy position, but your policy doesn't affect my legal standing to do
Sir, yes, there are people coming, and I have Tracy's coming, Brad is coming, Colleen is coming. Sir, I have the hospital privacy officer on the phone with me right now.
And what does he know about this individual that I'm trying to get blood from?
Just what we've told him.
Okay, so he doesn't know anything. I don't need to talk to him. Okay? Because he's going to tell me what your policy is, and I understand what your policy is. I'm trying to tell you what I need legally. Okay? And your policy right now is contravening what I need legally. Okay? Which I may not need it. If you have blood that I can get Logan to come and get a warrant and test for later. Okay? But this is all stuff that we should have a conversation with before I'm told no. Okay? There's a very bad habit up here of your policy interfering with my law. Okay? I am trying to conduct a criminal investigation, step through the process, okay? And you guys are trying to prevent liability coming to the hospital. And I appreciate that, but those sometimes don't meet, and they don't match up. And so, I gotta decide what we're gonna do with this young lady, because I need to find out if this guy has a Utah driver's license. If he does.
Do we know his name? I can start looking into it.
It's William Gray, yeah.
William Gray, about how old is he?
William Gray, born in 73. It's on the log. If you're attached to this log, it's on the log.
On the top of my blood rocket, there's just under the top of the
As a result of the investigation, Detective Jeff Payne was terminated from his position. Lieutenant James Tracy faced disciplinary action as well. He was demoted 2 ranks from a supervisory role to a patrol officer.
Well, and again, I'm going to have to disagree with you on that, sir, because I know that the individual we're talking about has a CCL involved in a fatal accident, and he has their MRI accident.
Hey, I'll put this back for you. Hey, 1014. I'm not seeing the Utah deal. Don't know if that changes anything.
But wait for this last case, which is more shocking than the others. Preston Sala, Loveland, Colorado, September 22nd, 2019. A Colorado resident, Preston Sally, and his girlfriend were leaving a local pub in Loveland, Colorado, when they saw a motorcyclist lying beneath a crashed motorcycle, blocking the parking lot exit. Mr. Sal, along with other bystanders, rushed to help the injured motorcyclist. One bystander lifted the bike off the man, who was bleeding and visibly injured. Among the emergency personnel arriving on the scene was Officer Paul Ash of the Loveland Police Department.
Where is the bike at?
The bike's parked down
The
on
blue
the
one?
side. Yeah, the blue one there. We pulled it off.
Okay, you mind coming and talk to me?
I don't know what happened.
Well, you pulled the bike off
I'm
him.
not talking to nobody.
Really?
These guys saw what happened. I didn't.
Okay, if you're not talking to anybody, you can leave.
Well, you can leave.
No.
You're dismissed.
We
No.
can't leave.
We can't leave. I'm not leaving.
Okay, then come and talk to me.
No, I'm not going to come talk to you.
According to Colorado law, specifically Colorado Revised Statute 188115, individuals are required to report a suspected crime, but they are under no legal obligation to give statements to police officers if they witness an accident. Mr. Sal had no legal duty to speak with Officer Ash, nor did Officer Ash have the authority to force Mr. Sal to make any statements.
I'm not going to come talk to you.
Police officer, man.
I know.
Did you
but
pull
I'm
the
not gonna
bike?
come talk
Did
to
you
him.
pull the bike
I'm
off
not going to
him?
come talk to
Okay,
him.
that's
Did you pull the bike off him?
I did not. So
You just told me you
it has
did.
nothing to do with me.
Okay, you're free to leave.
Yeah, you're free to leave.
What's his name?
Preston. That's all I know.
Preston what?
I don't know.
You got an ID on your boss?
No,
I'm gonna need an ID
no
now.
ID.
Okay.
No. Take a look.
177. I got an uncooperative witness. Come on over here.
Constitutional right.
I need to talk to you.
Constitutional right. No.
I need to talk to you.
I don't want to talk to you.
You have to talk
I don't want
to
to
me.
talk. No, I don't.
You do.
No, I don't.
Okay, you've
No, I don't.
inserted yourself.
I came
Okay.
down here to help them.
So-
No, I don't have to talk to
So this is
anybody.
gonna go one of
I
two
don't have
ways.
to talk to anybody.
This is gonna go
I don't
one of
have
two
to talk
ways.
to anybody.
Okay, either
I
you're
don't
gonna
have to
sit
talk to
here and
anybody.
talk to me,
No,
we'll just have a short
no,
conversation,
no.
or I can arrest
I don't
you for
have
obstruction.
No, you're not. I'm not obstructing
You
anything.
are.
You're right here.
Okay.
I'm not obstructing nothing.
Mr. Sal maintained that he did not remove the motorcycle from the victim, which is important to note as the incident progressed.
These guys
Please
are taking care of it.
Please just come talk to me.
No.
Okay, turn around.
I don't want to talk to you.
Turn
No.
around right now.
No. Nope.
Turn around.
Videotape this, Sherry.
Turn around. I'm already doing it.
No.
It's right here.
No.
Turn around.
No, you're wrong.
Turn around.
My constitutional rights.
Turn around.
I don't have to talk to you. I don't have to
around.
I don't have to ID myself.
Turn around.
He's being
Turn
a
around.
He's a cop. Yeah, he is.
He's my
I
backup.
came down here to help.
Just back it up.
I don't know what
Back up.
happened,
Back
and I'm
up.
telling him that. I'm telling him that. I
Put
don't
your
know what
hand.
happened.
Put your hand
Why
behind your
does he
back.
want to talk to me?
I'm not telling you again.
You're being a little.
No.
Preston, put your hand behind your back
No,
now.
no, you're being wrong.
Put
you
your
don't
hand.
You're being wrong.
He's gonna-
Videotape this, Sherry.
He's gonna get you if you don't put your hand
Videotape this. No reason for this. There's no reason for this. Get my phone, Sherry. This is up. Videotape this.
All you had to do was talk to me.
I didn't want to talk to you. I didn't have to talk to you.
Doesn't matter.
I didn't have to talk to you. I don't know what happened. He came over. We saw him down. I came to help him get his bike up.
Okay, and that's what I need to talk to you.
That's right.
So if you've inserted yourself,
let me go.
If you've inserted yourself, you need to talk to me.
I don't need to talk to you.
An investigation.
I'm not instructing anything.
You are under arrest for obstruction.
I'm
and
not
now for
instructing
resisting.
I want to talk to your supervisor. I want to talk to your
I'll have a meeting with
supervisor.
the police department.
Right? No. I want to talk to him right now.
You can talk to him before you go to jail.
I'm not going to jail.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything. I helped the guy get his bike up.
That's why you
and
need to talk to
I'm
me.
obstructing.
Go ahead and have a seat.
No. Let me go. I'll get in. You don't have to force me in.
I'm at a double lock your cuffs.
You don't have to force me in. I'll get in.
Go ahead.
I'll get in your thing. Loosen these cuffs up, please. They're tight. Can we please loosen these cuffs up? They're not a finger width away.
Hey, relax, dude. That's what happens.
I'm trying to relax.
That's what happens when you go
gotta throw my
uncooperative.
down.
That's what
because
happens
I didn't
when
want
you
to
go
talk to you.
uncooperative. Okay. You're here.
Yeah.
I need statements from the guy in the blue plaid shirt.
Okay.
The guy in the black Eagles thing.
Okay.
He was the one who moved his bike over there, or was moving it.
The Eagles jersey moved it over there?
Yep.
Okay.
Officer Ash, however, was not satisfied with Mr. Sal's refusal to answer questions. Ash's actions escalated the encounter, leading to an illegal detention and arrest. When Mr. Sal declined to answer,
It's going to be towed. Preston's going to go to the hospital and get checked because he got a couple injuries during the scuffle, and then he'll be transported to Limerick County Jail. I appreciate you not trying to jump in there. Well, I mean, if he would have just talked to me for 2 seconds, it would have been over and you guys probably would have been gone by now.
Officer Ash attempted to handcuff him. A small scuffle ensued, resulting in Mr. Sal being thrown to the ground and arrested. During the confrontation, Officer Ash openly admitted that another bystander, not Mr. Sally, had moved the motorcycle. This admission validated Mr. Sal's statements. Despite this, Officer Ash continued with the arrest. Mr. Sal was taken into custody, sustaining a dislocated shoulder and a torn rotator cuff during the scuffle. The medical staff at the hospital informed Officer Ash that Mr. Sal could not be booked into jail in his condition. Consequently, Officer Ash issued Mr. Sal citations for obstruction of a peace officer and resisting arrest. In the following months, Mr. Sal had to undergo a complete shoulder replacement surgery. On June 22, 2020, he filed a lawsuit against Officers Ashe, DeLima, Schnorr, and Bartnez, alleging violations of his First and Fourth Amendment rights. He also claimed that the City of Loveland violated his 14th Amendment right to due process by failing to properly train its police officers. The lawsuit sought financial compensation for Mr. Sal's injuries and an apology from each officer involved. That's all for this video. We hope you have enjoyed this video a lot. What are your thoughts on these situations? Let us know in the comments section. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that bell icon for more interesting videos like this. Thank you for watching our video.